Hello, Cherie Hansen here, reading to you from my blog, cheriehansen.com for October 17th, and this one is called Gathering Data. He or she stands aside from society in order to observe, in order to understand what the game is that is going on. A writer, an artist, moves from the position of being in the game and then out of the game. There is a certain solitude that is both a gift and a curse. It is like watching people eating poi in a joy-filled ceremony and standing outside thinking, that looks delicious. However, after tasting the culturally infused dish, the artist is reinforced in the separateness. Poi is tasteless, joyless, and unsatisfying. So making the decision to be at peace with not being at peace is vital. Disabusing oneself that the idea of being in the circle or out of the circle of inclusion is the answer. That is an important step. Byron Katie, in her systematic analysis of thoughts, calls it the work. The important moment is when a person stands facing another person, and in that moment knows clearly what it is the individual wants from that other person. I frequently ask, what are my expectations for being in my society? What are my expectations for being a cultural anthropologist who simply observes the behavioral choices? So the being able to see the down-to-earth, the actual, the spinning out of actions based on the story of a culture is central to an artist's life. There is a deep feeling of loneliness that all artist observers experience, but it is necessary. It is a necessary vantage point in order to create out of a disengaged truth. It is frequently the artist seers who are most out of time with their own culture who ended up propelling the society forward. Matisse was vilified. His vision became the norm. Artists, writers, seers move in and out of society. Their lives cycle from boredom to risk and excitement. They come to trust the inner compass more fully as they mature. One has to trust that the path is created by taking the step forward. And there are always those well-lit places with flat land where the group gathers and shares their maps. These are inspiration stops where the exchanging of ideas are vitally energizing. Finally, the question of, do I fit in, becomes irrelevant. And the question, who am I now, becomes the call to clarity. The relationship with self calls for the practice of compassion in movement and in stillness. All is correct. Just observe. Just witness. Thank you.